Guten Abend, that's my attempt at German. I am in Berlin at about 10 p.m. at night, foregoing sleep because I want to show you the latest from Huawei as quickly as humanly possible. This is the MateBook X. Their MateBook family is growing, and this is the flagship for 2017. There's a lot of technology in a super thin 12.5 millimeter package. So the first thing that I always wonder when I see a really thin computer is power. Usually the trade-off has always been, if you want thin, you're gonna get a really slow processor. Now you can option the MateBook X up to get the 7th gen Intel Core IU series of processor, none of that Core M stuff. So hats off to Huawei for that. There's also a lot of world's first stuff happening in here. And the one that I didn't think much about, I don't generally think that much about the sound in my laptop. Usually I've got headphones in. But you're gonna wanna think about the sound in the X. This is the world's first notebook that's Dolby Atmos certified. And these speakers that put out this crazy sound are kind of innocuous looking, but the sound is incredible. We had a chance to take a look at it in a display area and hear movies and music, and you will not believe the fidelity of the sound of something so thin. So really awesome that Huawei's able to do that. And pretty cool they worked with Dolby to sort of bring that out to the market. Other world's first, it's got a fingerprint reader built to the power button, so if you're worried about security, the thing is incredibly secure. And perhaps the most important one to me, and this is not a world's first, but something that is awesome, as a father and someone who has legitimately ruined 2 laptops by spilling stuff on it, and you might not think that you need a spill-proof keyboard because maybe you're better than me. Maybe you're not as cavalier with your coffee when you're reading the news or browsing Facebook. But spill-proof keyboard, which is awesome to have, because trust me, that one time you need it, you're gonna be happy that you got it. And speaking of keyboard, they're really nicely laid out chiclet style keyboard. And usually with thin, kind of the throw is not so good, but there's a pretty decent throw in these keys and it actually feels really nice. Huawei's talked about how fast the SSD is, so I asked them after what kind of SSD. Unfortunately, they really went for fast. It's a PCIe SSD, and this will go from off to ready to use in about 9 seconds, which is nice. You could option it up to half a terabyte, so 512 gigabytes. So you should have plenty of storage and also plenty of speed. Another crazy thing about this, they actually use technology found in spacesuits to cool the processor. I'm clearly no scientist, but what I got out of it was there's a material inside of here that'll change its state depending on the heat coming out of this. So it'll be like a gel, and then it'll be a liquid to keep your computer cool. What that boils down to for a consumer is it's totally fanless. So while your gel is changing its state, you don't have to worry about hearing any fan noise, which is really awesome to have. Also, hats off to Huawei for putting 2 USB Type-C ports on here. One on each side, one you can use for charging and data. The other one is just for data. And also I feel like it's something I have to mention now. It's got a headphone jack. So when you turn the computer on, you're gonna be greeted by an incredible, almost bezel-less display. When I say almost bezel-less, we're talking 4.4 millimeters of bezel. It is almost not there at all. And it's a 2K display, so it's 2160 by 1440, and things look absolutely beautiful in it. A couple other things to know, it's also covered in Gorilla Glass, so in case you're worried about scratches, you should be okay. It's pretty well protected. They spent a lot of time talking about a unibody design and how it's sandblasted. It just feels nice in the hand. This is not the only laptop or notebook that Huawei launched at their event. They also launched the MateBook D and the MateBook E. These kind of cool. It's a tablet and it's a laptop. You can take the whole computer out with you and you get the sort of the power of a PC in a tablet, but it also has a really cool keyboard dock. You can put it in. It's got 3 pogo pins, which is a new word I learned during the presentation. It kind of just goes in almost magnetically, and you can adjust the hinge to 160 degrees any way you want it to have the best typing angle. I played the keyboard for a few minutes and it felt really nice. It's a pretty cool option if you want really thin ultimate portability but still be able to actually do like normal person work. And also it's a great 2K screen if you want to watch movies or just sort of consume stuff on it. So that's the latest from Huawei. This is what I'm probably most excited about, the MateBook X. It looks awesome. It's a computer that I think I can use a lot for travel, which is important. I'm in Berlin right now. I don't want to carry a giant computer with me. If you want something that's powerful, you can put in your bag, that also has crazy good speakers, this looks like a really good choice. If you want to see us do a full review on it, let us know down below. And of course, any questions you've got about the computer, let us know and I'll try and answer and do the full review. Until next time, I'm John Ranger from Techno Buffalo. I'll do my German friends a favor and not try and massacre the language anymore. See you guys in the next one.